Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alton and I have a very exciting unboxing for us today. This is a watch that I've been trying to get my hands on for quite a while. It's from York and Front Watches. It's called the Burrard, and it might just be one of the classiest everyday watches, one of the most versatile pieces that I will see all year. So with no further ado, let's get into this box. Now, York and Front might not be a company with which you're too familiar, but I promise you that you're going to like what's inside this box. So let's get to it really quickly. Oh, wow. Oh, that is nice. Okay, let's take a look at this beautiful Burrard from York and Front Watches. I have to admit, my initial impressions are this thing does not disappoint. One of my first impressions is the size. I'm used to wearing some pretty big watches. This one, I believe, is just over 38 millimeters. I'll cover that in the full review. It definitely has a very, very nice profile to it. It's got a nice size, a good weight. The finishing on the case, the brushing, the polished bevel edge, the polished bezel, the brushing on top of the lugs, everything works really well, is very well thought out, and is extremely well accomplished. Now, this watch, along with its brother, the black version, has been all over North America, probably further than that, so I'm quite impressed to see that it's in really good shape. It has that sort of Hamilton type bezel, and I know those bezels are prone to scratches. You can see a few scratches up here on the bezel, but it looks really good. It's worn really well, and that's what you're looking for in an everyday watch. You want a watch that you can throw on your arm and you can wear it and not worry about what's going to happen to it. Now, this is a Swiss-made watch. You can see down there at the 6, and so you know the movement and the materials and everything will be very, very high quality. York and Front printed there very nicely. The printing is all very nice and clear, but it's those applied markers that really, pun intended, stand out. I think the use of the applied markers is what gives this a lot of its interest, because honestly, you could throw this beside a Timex with a printed dial and it just might not look quite the same at first glance. Certainly the case and the materials and the movement are a lot better, but a watch like this in a field kind of style could blend in with the crowd. But those applied markers, the way they catch the light, they really set this Burrard above the rest. I think another thing that sets it apart, and this is just initial impression, so I'd be careful not to go too deep into this, is the handset. The handset is a really nice, like a greeny, creamy lume inside the hour and the minute hands. They're delicate, and yet they really do have a prominence to them because of that filling of lume. And then you can see that seconds hand now passing the hour hand perfectly with that little arrow tip, and then the elongated tip that's done in red. That's just a really, really nice touch. I'm going to see if I can get that on camera. That is really, really well done. And here we have the Burrard on my 8-inch wrist. Now, this is a smaller watch, and I do have a bigger wrist. I think for most people, you're going to find that this is a real sweet spot. For me, personally, I could go 40 millimeters quite easily, but this is definitely wearable for me. There's absolutely no reason why I couldn't wear this as an everyday watch. Well, I think I should leave it there for the unboxing, because honestly, I'm really impressed with this thing and I probably could go on far too long. I'm going to wear it for a week or so before I have to send it back to York and Front, and then I will do a video at that time with my further impressions after getting some wrist time. And I think that you're going to see a lot of this on Instagram. Most definitely you're going to see this all over my feed with different straps and in different situations. I am really, really impressed with this watch. So I want to thank Henry and the people at York and Front for passing this on, loaning it on for a week or so. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, or even if you didn't, please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon. All right, guys, have a great day.